Should you get the COVID vaccination or not? Keep watching as I go over my perspective and some things I want you to consider. Bonjour! Welcome to La Clinique Molière, where we increase awareness and improve the quality of living. I'm Rachel, and on this channel, we talk about self-development, mindful living, woman and maternal child health. Let's get to it. So, whatever you do, whether you get the vaccination or not, I want you to consider fear. Fearful of COVID, fearful of the vaccination, complications, adverse reactions, you name it, risk factors. Do you fall under this category, that category? So fear, okay, is under stress. So it activates your fight or flight stress response. So that in turn decreases your immune response, okay, because it's working on addressing your fear. So it makes you more susceptible to infections, and that includes COVID-19 infection. And if you're in fight or flight mode, you're not repairing and healing and resting. So that immune response and that stress response is higher. In addition to that science aspect of things, we want to also remember the mind-body-spirit connection, and where your thoughts go, that's where energy flows. So the more energy you're giving to this fear of COVID or the fear of the vaccination, the more you're going to attract what you're fearing, okay? So only positive, loving, supportive thoughts. You try it. You can start by incorporating daily affirmations for health. I'm healthy, I'm whole, I'm complete, I'm one with perfect health, my mind and my body. So pick out a few that are fitting for you, but definitely you want to adopt some healthy affirmations and practices that remind you daily of who you really are. The same concept is applied if you are getting the vaccination. So you can't think of the most harmful outcomes. You can't think of all the risk factors and all the 1% of the adverse reaction that has happened, you name it. So you definitely want to think again back to where we started, thoughts that serve you, only thoughts that serve me. So if you are moving forward with the vaccination, then those where your affirmations come in, and you want to tell yourself you will not experience any complications. You will come to full recovery post-vaccination, etc. Just remember, your beliefs and thoughts are turning into things. So only thoughts that serve you. The next thing I want you to consider is health, health, health. You have to be healthy either way, okay, whether you get the vaccination or not. There's one thing this COVID pandemic has taught us and illumined is that we have to be healthy, and that is a total holistic health of mind, body, spirit. And it definitely illumined that we have not been taking care of self. And again, not just one aspect of self, the whole self, okay, all aspects of self. So my recommendation would be is to do what you can at the level that you are. Meet yourself where you are, okay? So that's measurable, achievable goals, okay? So you may not be able to start Pilates and hot yoga right now if that's your goal, but you can do a YouTube channel, maybe do mat Pilates at home, maybe you can go for a walk in your neighborhood or your community. So start where you are, or run. So meet yourself where you are, but start somewhere. Lastly, I would recommend just a spiritual practice. Okay, so we talked about that mind, body, spirit connection. So about 15 to 30 minutes of spiritual practice, something where you can just call it your own. You're going to silence, you're going to stillness, and you're in the present moment. And so that could mean, again, quieting the mind. Maybe you're just doing affirmations. Maybe you're just doing your gratitude list. Maybe you're going to journal, a walk with nature, something where you can just take a step back, prayer, meditation. Find out what works for you, but definitely spiritual practice. Again, mind, body, spirit connection to increase and boost your immune system. It's going to be imperative and key. So whether you get the COVID-19 vaccination or not, consider fear not and being your optimum healthy self. And that is going to be key whether you get the COVID-19 vaccination or not. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's all for today. Stay tuned for the next video. Comment below if there's anything that you think that you'll be able to use moving forward, or something that you considered if you got the vaccination or not. If you're gonna get it, what are you thinking about it? I'll see you on the next video. Merci.